The world's greatest comic magazine, Fantastic Four. I warned the four of you not to defy the Molecule Man. Back, Torch, back! He's far more powerful than we. He wants us to attack him. After reading this super surprise-filled issue, you will clearly understand why fans everywhere are calling this the Marvel Age of Comics. The fabulous Fantastic Four discover the mysterious Molecule Man. What's going on, Sue? Reed bought that strange meteor from a farmer whose property it fell on. He wants to study it. Ben, even my most sensitive probing devices can't penetrate the core of this rock from outer space. Phooey. You're doing it the hard way, pal. Step aside and let old Benjamin take over. Written by Stan Lee. Drawn by Jack Kirby. Inked by Dick Ayers. Lettered by Art Simek. Ben, be careful. Sure. I'll be careful. After I rip the outer shell off this oversized pebble and... Hey, look. It's like a dehydrated acorn, and it looks organic. Ben, this proves that some form of life must exist in outer space. It will take months to learn where this came from. Yeah? Well, count me out. Studying rocks in a lab ain't my idea of having a ball. Shall I store it in the freezer for you, Reed? Careful, sis. I've got a couple of pizza pies sitting in there. But it will be a long time before the brilliant Mr. Fantastic can return to his meteor study. For at that moment, a new, incredible adventure begins in the most unexpected way. What's all that commotion outside, Johnny? I'll take a look and... Flamin' fireballs! I must be seeing things. It's some sort of huge globe, floating over the crowd. It's crackling like a living thing. The police just arrived. Their bullets don't affect it at all. Sit tight, little friends. I'll fly down and see what it's all about. We'd better get down there too, Ben. Sure. Someone's always got to get Junior out of trouble. Let's go. It's whirling so fast that it's thrown me into orbit around it. I can't get any closer. One side, Torch. I'll make a giant box out of myself and try to contain the globe within. Like this. It's no good. The crackling whatsits isn't even solid. It's coming right through you. Like an X-ray beam. Nice try, kiddies. But here's where we separate the men from the boys. Let's see what that butterball could do against a few tons of water pressure. Ben, your little show of strength is very dramatic. But now we'll have to repay the city for one broken water main. Point that pipe the other way, you big ape, before you drown yourself. It can't see me, so it's putting no defense against me. I'll just probe at it with this rod to see if I can learn anything about its composition. I won't be needing a bath for months now. Help! It's pulling me inside! Ben, that's Sue's voice. She must have tackled it while she was invisible. Hang on, kid. We're coming. Let's rush it. The blamed thing caught Sue. You're right, Ben. We've no other choice. All at once. Now. No wonder it wasn't solid. It's actually a gateway to some other dimension. Sis, you're okay. Someone's liable to get a fat lip for all this. What's going on anyway? Look. Look who is responsible. The Watcher. At long last, we meet again. I apologize for my drastic methods, but I had to find a way to bring the Fantastic Four to me. A menace is loose in the galaxy, one which only you may defeat. The Watcher, mysterious being from outer space, first introduced in Fantastic Four number 13. As you know, we Watchers are forbidden to interfere with people of other planets, but so grave is this danger that it might even destroy my own race. For as long as this creature exists, the entire universe is in peril. Who or what is this danger? How can anything threaten the entire universe? He can. That small, puny, ridiculous-looking laboratory technician, whose projecto image I now conjure up for you. He has the power to destroy worlds, galaxies, yes, even universes. Who? That little squirt? Admit it, pal. You're putting us on. Ah, my friends. I wish my story were not true, but alas, it is. Study the projecto image, and you will see for yourselves. I'm just a nobody, a nothing. I work like a dog, and no one even knows my name. I'm only a cog in the wheels of Acme Atomics Corps. I do the work, and they make the money. If only I had the guts to quit. But where could I go? But no man can work with dangerous atomic devices if his mind is not on his work. And so, while bitterly bemoaning his lot in life, the disgruntled lab technician makes one slight mistake, and an entire universe becomes imperiled. Due to a 1,000,000,000,000 chance, the accident victim survives the atomic mishap, although the searing lightning-like blasts leave their mark on his now altered face. I'm still alive, but I feel so different. But his face isn't all that has changed. The next day, in the office of the president of Acme Atomics Corporation. I heard about your accident, Mr. Whatever your name is. Carelessness cannot be tolerated by Acme Electronics. So you're fired. I've worked here for 12 years, and you don't even know my name. And now I'm fired, eh? You smug fool. Don't you realize what has happened? That accident changed me. It made me the most powerful being who ever lived. Stop. What are you doing? Your face. Look at your face. My face is destined to be feared by all mankind. And now, before I leave, here is a little demonstration of my power. I'm chilly. Ice is beginning to form all over me. Out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere. Out of the molecules in the air. For I now control every molecule in the universe. Which means I could do anything. I have become the all-powerful Molecule Man. Read. What exactly are molecules? In simplest terms, Johnny, they're the smallest groups of atoms which compose any element. If a man could control molecules, then he could control anything. Exactly. which is why the Molecule Man must be stopped. He could wipe out an entire solar system, if he so desired. I can say no more. Already I have overstayed my time in this ephemeral sphere. I am powerless to act. My function is only to watch. And now, the rest is up to you. With that, I return you to your own dimension. Look, we're back. The blue sphere faded away. Sue, Johnny, Ben, look, over there. Our headquarters building. It's gone. Looks like it was scooped out of its foundation by a giant crane. It isn't possible. We must be dreaming. Even the Yancey Streeters couldn't have done this. First the Watcher appears. Then we learn of an all-powerful Molecule Man. And now, an entire skyscraper building completely vanishes. It's almost as though the whole world has gone mad. And how come the street's so empty? Yeah. Where is everybody? Here's your answer. Everyone has flocked to Times Square. Here's the answer to everything. Look. I'm looking. I'm seeing. But I still don't believe it. And there, before the incredulous eyes of the Fantastic Four, a sight which defies description, which staggers the senses, and fills the very soul with speechless awe. Silence, you weak, gibbering rabble! Silence! Before I permit this structure to plummet down to the street below. Ah, that is more like it. From now on, my every command is to be obeyed, instantly, without hesitation, without question. Baxter Building. I hereby nullify every man-made law. I countermand every known rule and regulation. There shall be no law but my will. There shall be none to give orders save me, the Molecule Man. Not while we live. Who dares? We dare. The Fantastic Four. Fool. I have only to tap my molecular wand against those bricks, in order to transform their molecules into any form I wish. As for instance, a whirling propeller-bladed fan. Ah, you were able to disentangle yourself faster than I expected, but your escape shall be extremely short-lived. All I need do is cause the molecules of the very air itself to change their form. And thus, out of mere air, I create a pair of powerful magnets. One is positive, the other negative. Each will adhere to your own flexible body. And then, due to the fact that they repel each other, they fly in opposite directions. And thus, I eliminate the menace of Mr. Fantastic. Forever. Torch, get going. Do something fast. Hang on, Reed. I'll get you out of this. Hurry, Johnny. Hurry. There. Lucky he forgot to make his molecules fireproof. Eh, partner? Lucky for me, little friend. Don't worry, Susie gal. I caught Loverboy. Thanks, Ben. Reed, thank heavens you're safe. So, you dared foil the plan of the Molecule Man, did you? Get with it, fella. You sound like Bela Lugosi on The Late Show. You didn't really expect to subdue me with your flame, did you? Not when I can make a fireproof shield, out of the molecules in the air. Pretty tricky. But now, let's see what happens to that so-called fireproof shield of yours when I slam it with a white-hot Nova fireball. All I need do is create a simple spring under my shield and bounce out of harm's way. But enough of these childish pranks. By turning my shield into a parachute, I can glide smoothly down to my captive city again. I was hoping he'd come back to Earth. Gangway, people! I'm gonna demolish that grinning ape. That phony 2-bit wand of yours won't do you any good against me, Buster. We'll see about that. By instantly rearranging the molecules in the roadway, I'll create a little obstacle for you. Roll down easy, Ben. He can make that roadway so high, you'll never get over it. Look out below! Ha! The Fantastic Four are as helpless as anybody else against the Molecule Man. Cover me, Ben. I'm going to stretch over this mountain of cement and... Ben! Come back! Wait! Wait, my eye! Nobody makes a sap out of me! Didn't expect me so soon, did ya? Still depending on your brute strength alone, eh? Well, by using the electric molecules from that sign, I'll finish you for good. There! Even your brutish strength cannot resist the staggering power of electricity. Not when every molecule is directed against your ungainly form. Ouch! Seeking shelter in that manhole will do you no good. Well, well. Look who's worried about my welfare all of a sudden. You were a fool to take cover down there. Now you have really trapped yourself. Just watch. The molecules which make up each and every pipe below the street are mine to command. Or have you forgotten? Heck no. You've got a nifty little way of reminding a fella. The blamed things are closing in on me. Too many to shove aside. If something doesn't happen fast, they'll be calling us the Fantastic Three. And Bashful Benjamin won't be one of them. Suddenly, a dazzling streak of flaming fury blazes down into the underground cavern. Sound off, you overstuffed hambone! Where are you? Under these crazy pipes, hothead! Where else? Watch my steam, laughing boy. I'll melt those pipes away in a minute. Like this. Can't you ever do anything without making a speech? I guess you're okay, partner. You're as nasty as ever. Nastier, son. Nastier. Meanwhile, a short distance above. You've gotta let me try it, Reed. It's our only chance. If Ben and Johnny come up while he's there. I know, Sue. They won't have a chance against that strange wand of his. Alright, honey. We'll do it. But no slips. I'll attract his attention and keep him busy, while I turn invisible and try to get that horrible wand away from him. Now! We mustn't fail. We mustn't. You! Don't you fools ever give up? Not till we're beaten. In other words, never. Beaten? You mean like this? He's causing the building bricks to fly at me, but at least Sue still has a chance. It is almost too easy. I, who control molecules, can control the world. What? My wand! Something is trying to wrest it from me. Can't pull it out of his hand. He's too strong. There can only be one answer. The invisible girl. But you shall not remain invisible much longer. Not when I can control the molecules of lead and zinc in those newspapers. The papers are flying towards me. There. Invisible or not, I can see you now. I'm helpless. Oh, I failed. Mr. Fantastic! I forgot about him. Reed! Oh, thank heavens. I've got you, Sue. Nuts! That clown tore the comic page in half. I'll fence him in with a wall of Aurora flame, Reed, while you think up our next move. Nothing more we could do now. We've gotta stall for time. These theatrical gestures of yours are useless, Torch. There are countless ways for me to dispose of your ineffectual wall of fire. I know it, chum, but it'll still take you a few seconds to think of one, and we can use the time. Good work, Johnny. Now let's get away from the Molecule Man. We've got to formulate some new strategy. How are we ever going to beat him? Don't worry, sis. Reed will think of something. I hope. Look! The Fantastic Four are running away! If they can't defeat the Molecule Man, who can? What happens to the city now? Fantastic Four. Ha! Just a bunch of overrated quitters. Meanwhile, the Molecule Man selects a most dramatic method of dousing the Torch's flame wall. By rearranging the molecules of that rooftop water tower, I compel it to bend forward, spilling its liquid contents. Presto! The flames are extinguished. Now heed my words, citizens of New York. I, the Molecule Man, am in complete command of the city. My first order is... Hold it, mister. The picnic's over. Turn around and reach for the sky. This is the law talking. Careful, Pete. No telling what he'll do next. Can it be that you still don't realize how powerless mankind is to stop me? In order to enforce your will, you need weapons. But see what I could do to your firearms. Watch. Drop that wand! But before the police can make another move, the molecules which compose the air are instantly altered. And our own weapons are now useless to us. Meanwhile, on a nearby subway train, this is a heck of a way for America's sweethearts to travel. Oh, look who it is. Minutes later, at the next station, let's lose ourselves on the street before a crowd starts following us. You better think up a plan soon. I'm too old to be playing follow the leader. And, back at Times Square, I intend to hold the entire city of New York hostage until the Fantastic Four are my prisoners. You are ordered to find them and bring them to me. Until they are my captives, no one can enter or leave the city. All I need do is rearrange the molecules in the air once more. The molecules over which I have absolute control. And lo, they reform themselves into a glass cage, porous enough for air to pass through, but nothing else. Look! What's happened to Manhattan? Maybe we've been up in the air too long. We're seeing things. In the hours that follow, America's most famous quartet finds itself the object of New York's biggest manhunt. If we find the FF, what do we do, Charlie? Notify the Molecule Man immediately. We've no other choice. Boy, everyone's so scared of the Molecule Man. They'd turn in their best friend if he told them to. Then, suddenly... Psst! Hey, Gruesome! Come here. Someone spotted us. Hey! Ain't you one of the... Sure. Only a bird brain like you wouldn't realize where you were hiding. But don't worry. Us Yancey Street Gang members ain't letting anyone else bother you. We want you all to ourselves. Yancey Street. I'd sure like to spot the FF. They set me up for 6 months once. Me too. Keep your eyes open, pal. They might be anywhere. This is humiliating. Being rescued by a Yancey Streeter. Clam up, nature boy, before you scare my horse. Finally, the fabulous foursome take refuge in Alicia's studio apartment. The only thing worse than hating a Yancey Streeter is having to be grateful to one. Thanks for taking us in, Alicia, but we can't stay long. It's all like a terrible nightmare. There's no way to fight the Molecule Man. There is, Sue. There has to be. I've been thinking of something about the Molecule Man. One weakness he has. If I could just figure out a way to take advantage of it. What weakness? I can't see any. Haven't you noticed that he cannot affect organic molecules? He can't affect anything alive. Only inorganic matter, like bricks or air. For instance, he could rearrange the molecules in these statues of Alicia's, but not if they were living beings. Wait. That's it. That's the answer. It is? Alicia, I want you to model 4 statues, as fast as your talented little fingers can do it. But, let him explain, baby. I've seen that nutty look in his eyes before. He's either got a brilliant plan, or he's lost all his marbles. Later that day, after Alicia has completed her strange assignment, this will bring the Molecule Man here on the double. So, they decided to give themselves up. It was the only possible outcome. With my great power, I can travel any way I choose, so long as I can rearrange the dust molecules in the air to take any form I desire. You, speak. I saw the Fantastic Four's flare signal. Where are they? They will be right back. But first, I have a tribute for you. A statue I created. The Fantastic Four. Very clever of you. It will amuse me to rearrange the statue's molecules. Like this. What is wrong? Why do the stone molecules not obey my mental commands? For a very good reason. Because they are not stone molecules. They are organic. Alive. Alicia merely covered us with a thin coating of plaster to trick you. And it worked. No! No! You were right, Reed. If he uses his power on organic molecules, the force feedback is too painful for him to endure. So, you found my weakness. Well, it will do you no good. I shall toy with you no longer now. From this moment on, expect no pity from the Molecule Man. I can still reach my power wand before anything can stop me. You overrate yourself. You've forgotten my stretching ability. Okay, team. Let's go. Now you're talking, fella. It's a pleasure to bust out of that phony plaster covering. I missed it. Behind me. What is that crackling? That aura? Look, it's the glowing sphere again, floating toward the molecule man. It's drawing me inside. No. No! Don't let it get me! Help! Save me! For the love of Pete, he's gone. The sphere is glowing brighter than ever. Stand back. It can only mean one thing. Yes, it means the Watcher has returned. I could not interfere in your battle, but now that you have won, I shall take the Molecule Man away. He will never menace you again. I have returned your skyscraper headquarters to its rightful place, and undone all of the Molecule Man's other deeds. And so, farewell, Fantastic Four. You are still the world's greatest group of evil fighters. Your nation, your planet, should be indeed proud of you. So where's our good conduct medal? He's starting to fade away. He's gone. He's taken the Molecule Man with him. But to where? Wherever it is, Sue. Let's hope his evil prisoner never escapes him. Hey, wouldn't that be a great way to dodge bill collectors? And finally, the world is safe from the Molecule Man at last. And all that remains to remind us of him is this now harmless little wand. If only we had been given his power. What wonderful things we could do for mankind. Nuts! I don't see mankind knocking itself out for us. Next issue. More action, fantasy, and thrills. Plus, a few surprises. See you then. The end.